Hi, welcome to my channel. I would like to say that I have no idea what I'm talking about. I have not studied music in the slightest. So if I say something wrong about a genre or sound, please correct me. And one more thing, know that I am a little biased to some of these groups/soloists because I stan them. So don't attack me for picking favorites. And with that out the way, let's start rating April 2023 K-pop releases. I'll start this off by saying, I don't listen to KARD. I only know 2 other songs from them. So maybe they have better songs. I don't know, but I felt like Without You was kinda over the place. Like it had 3 different sounds to it, and I don't know if that's supposed to be a good thing or what. The song seemed low-key forgettable and boring. To be honest, it didn't stick with me, and I don't think I'd even add it to my main K-pop playlist. 5.5 out of 10. Let's just say this wasn't KARD's era. Honestly, I think the chorus could have been more powerful. It felt repetitive, and I wanted to hear something more. But then again, it's their official debut from a tiny company. I just hope that they can expand on their music more in the future. 6.7 out of 10. Might skip it sometimes, but I still like it. Personally, didn't like Seven Sins. The riffs in the chorus, especially in the last chorus, only slightly saved the song. But Stereo was so good that they could have made it the title track instead. That bridge had me levitating out of my chair. That's how good it was. But then comes Bad Blood, and any rock band could perform that. Sure, it was good, but it wasn't special. 6.8 out of 10. Only Stereo stood out to me, so it's ranked lower.
Get me up like a coffee.
Just know the theme of spring/summer vibes will continue throughout this ranking. Anyways, this is a K-pop Western collab I will listen to. Everyone harmonizing in the chorus does something to my brain. Plus Theo and Kiho doing their main vocalist things. And don't forget about Jongseeb's rap because he slayed as always. 7 out of 10. Everything just blends together so well. I was already vibing with the rock/alt feels. Like it was different from Child and it was giving. What wasn't giving was him singing about eggs. But then again, that's just a normal day in NCT. Always expect the unexpected from NCT. 7.2 out of 10. Still, why is he using cooking metaphors to say he wants to hook up with a girl? Okay, to be honest, first time I heard it, I wasn't that into it, but the more I listen to Zero, the more I like it. Like, yes, Coca-Cola is tasty. You are so right, girls. And I get that it's an ad, but the chorus promotion seemed a bit too much. Like, how did they switch up from talking about a crush to Coca-Cola so fast? 7.4 out of 10. Probably one of my lower like Nugent songs. But it's an ad, so hopefully they'll come back with a banger. Finally rating an album instead of a single, starting with Eye of the Storm. Less than a minute in and I already loved it. It felt different than other Tempest songs I had heard, and I like that difference. Sure, it had 2 different sounds, but they blended together, and that's what makes it sound good. Dangerous is a good title track, but I feel like the music overpowers the vocals. And I wish that wasn't the case because they have such nice voices. But out of all the songs, Freak Show is my favorite. It just gives very much teen movie vibes in a good way. 7.5 out of 10. Overall, I like the whole summer rock pop vibe of the album. Once again, I liked the B-side better than the title track. Shocker, honestly, but Dizzy just had what Showdown was lacking. Do I know what Showdown was lacking? No, but still, point is that Dizzy was better in my opinion. Both songs had that summer girl group vibe, and that isn't a bad thing guys. I love those vibes. It makes me wanna jump around in the sun, you know. 8 out of 10. Did I mention that Dizzy is my favorite? I'm not a big girl group stan, but A-Pink makes some good bangers. The end has those chill vibes to it, and those background vocals, man. Anyways, we get even more chill for me, myself and I, and for some reason, it reminds me of Can't Control Myself by Taeyeon. Maybe it's the sound or vocals, but I don't know. What I do know is that the change from Candy, which makes me wanna dance in the sun, to I Want You to Be Happy, which makes me wanna cry in the rain, was a crazy switch, and I might have whiplash. 8.2 out of 10. I don't listen. I was already excited to listen to Knock because of clips I heard, and yeah, I can tell why this is the title track. It's catchy and I put it in my favorites playlist less than a minute in, but I was more excited about the B-sides as always. Fun fact about me, I love K-pop intros, /outros, Singularity, Cross the Line, etc. And that includes Line by Line. I wish it was its own song because I loved it so much. I Don't Wanna Know felt more like an interlude than a song, but even then, it's my favorite B-side from Over the Moon. And the mood change. I Don't Wanna Know and Don't Be a Jerk have two different vibes. And I'm here for it honestly. Chaeyeon showed off her voice in Don't Be a Jerk, but it was mostly in the background. I wished she made them stronger main vocals like in Like a Star. 8.5 out of 10. This is a great first comeback. Give my girl some love. Okay, I don't know what it is, but Blank Effect is not my kind of song. Which is weird, because I usually like songs that have this vibe, but I think maybe it'll grow on me if I listen to it more. Black Hour, on the other hand, had me hooked in the first minute. It's definitely one of my favorites. Like everything just matches Jihoon's voice so well. Out of all the B-sides, however, Matador and Gambit have to be the best ones. The range of Jihoon's voice in Matador had me thinking it was two different people, while Gambit actually did have two different people. 8.5 out of 10. This is in the top 10 for a reason.
You make me giddy all day.
Giddy is honestly a cute song and it fits the whole Kepler aesthetic. But do I think it should have been the title track? No, Lovely should have instead. Not only is it my favorite B-side, but it's also the best B-side. Maybe if they promoted Giddy more, I would have called it title track worthy. Anyways, the other B-sides weren't the greatest, but they were still nice, especially Y. 8.6 out of 10. Love Struck worked with Kepler's vibe, but I think it seemed like some of their other songs. I know I'm always talking shit about title tracks, but I Am Really is a great title track. It just also reminds me of some 2010s girl power song, if that even makes sense. Heroin and Hypnosis simply seemed better in my opinion. I like Hypnosis in the same way I liked Love Dive. They both have that chill tempo / beat to them. And I don't even stan I, but I'm with you Dive saying that Liz should have gotten more lines in Kitsch. 8.8 out of 10. This isn't an album, this is an accomplishment for IVE. Time Machine was giving very much indie rock artist vibes, and I love that honestly. When I heard this album I was barely 2 songs in and loved the album already. Like both Rarity and Cybernetic, scratch parts of my brain in the right way. But although Cybernetic is my favorite, Apocalypse is definitely one of the best B-sides. Juke has such good vocal range and even the background vocals sound amazing. Plus, knowing that he actually played at least one of the instruments makes it feel more authentic. 9 out of 10. I love rock genres, and this album counts as that too. Not that it's under a specific one, no, this is the genre itself. When I tell you that I have not stopped repeating Perfume since it came out, it's honestly the perfect title track for the album. Sure, the B-sides are good, but they can't outbeat Perfume. Like the intro, the riffs, even the chorus sounds angelic. I wouldn't ask for anything more or less. Although Kiss is a great B-side, and Strawberry Sundae has nice vocals with the down low early 2010s love song vibe. On the Perfume album, Can We Go Back is my favorite B-side, but you should already know by now that Perfume is my favorite song as a whole. 9.3 out of 10. When you put 3 main vocalists in a subunit, you get a masterpiece. I fell in love with this album barely a minute into the first song. My boy Woods knows how to sing honestly. His vocals are stunning in each song, but they're especially To Die For in Journey. Woods just fits the song so well, and as the songs kept going, I questioned if he ever makes bad songs. For a moment, I thought Drowning would be my favorite, and then Busted played. And so I thought Busted was my favorite until Who Knows played. But out of all those songs, Ready to Fight ended up becoming my final favorite. It gives off, like, 80s rock vibes. I don't know. And Woods also spits into the mic in the middle of the song. Hello? Anyways, point is, the album got better and better with each song. I didn't know what to think, I was speechless. 9.5 out of 10. Stan Woods. I have so much love for Deadlock. Freakin' Bad was such a powerful title track. Steinery Heroes just keep getting crazier with their songs, and that's not a bad thing, but the bridge in Freakin' Bad is where things peak. The guitar solo from Junhan, the vocals from Jungsu, and the scream from Juyeon. Everything is just perfect. And there's the keyboard chords from Jungsu towards the end. Like, what can't this man do? Only Steinery Heroes can spell out fuck you and make their fans chant it. They really went crazy with this one. The chant, oh rapping crap, shit in Bicycle, all the solos, and all those mood changes. Good lord, we start hype, get sad for Good Enough, immediately get hype again for Man in the Box. And then we get sad again for Dear H. But God, I could talk about Good Enough all day. First of all, it's their first English song and vocal heavy. The chorus and instrumental after just had the entire song together. This is my favorite song off Deadlock, and it's a song I could cry to. Not to mention it's sadder when you know the meaning behind it. And once again the whiplash from Good Enough and Man in the Box is foul. 9.5 out of 10. In conclusion, I need 3 to 5 business days to process the whiplash I got from this masterpiece. Okay, I'm a huge carrot, but on first listen, I didn't really like Fuck My Life. Trust me, it's grown on me now and I can see why it's a title track. I just didn't like it at first. Moving on, however, Super is a huge hype song at heart. They went all out on the song, the dance, the budget, everything. Fire continues that hype vibe and it's honestly a favorite from the hip-hop team. Then everything gets chill, for I don't understand but I love you. And that song really shows off amazing vocals from the performance team. Really proves how much 17 are all-rounders. I don't understand but I love you and Lily Yabai have to be my top favorite performance team songs. They're so iconic it's crazy. Anyways, performance team and vocal team really switched their genres because vocal team not singing a ballad? Absolutely insane. But, like, great vocals of course, as always. 9.6 out of 10. I love hearing 17's music grow more and more with each new release. Starting this off by saying I am in August D. Stan at heart, like 20 seconds into D-Day and it was already in my favorites playlist. I love this man's music. I already heard Hagum prior to rating D-Day and it's so good. I hope everyone understands why I put it in my favorites before even listening to it again. I don't know who that girl in SDL was but 8 honestly. Not to say Yoonji didn't because he actually has nice vocals. Like some rappers aren't that good of vocalists but their vocals together fit SDL so well. Literally, this man's vocals in People Part 2 are so heavenly. But they gave most of the vocal riffs and shit to IU. Which makes sense since she's more of a vocalist and Yoonji is more a rapper. God, does IU and Yoonji harmonizing do something to me. It changed the trajectory of my life for the better. 9.6 out of 10. I love the hip-hop R&B genre of this album because once again, Yoonji is a rapper. He's always worked with that genre. And honestly, I can't wait to see what he creates next, whether it's with BTS or solo or what, because he is such an amazing artist. But like, the whole story behind D-Day is kinda sad. Now this is what Zero could have been. Like, it just feels like something New Jeans would release. The little ad-libs, riffs, and vocals are angelic. I Am Shampoo is so good that it made it to the favorites on first listen. I just wanna repeat it over and over again because it feels so short. When it was done, I was like, that's it. But not in a bad way. I simply wanted to hear more. Bibi also has good range. In I Am Shampoo she has higher fairy-like voice. However, in some of her songs of Lowlife Princess Noir, she has a lower ranged voice. And while editing this, I found out this is literally an advertisement. But you know what? Take notes, because this is how you do an ad correctly. 9.8 out of 10. Didn't really stand Bibi much before this, but after hearing I Am Shampoo I might just have to. If there was a song of the month, I would say this is it. Wait. Well, that's all from me for today. This video was supposed to be out way earlier, but I ended up putting off albums until the last minute. I hope for this to become a monthly thing, so hopefully the May releases video will be out on time. Sorry I didn't rate a specific release. And remember, this was all my opinion, not yours, and we may think differently. And now this is B-Bugs signing off. Goodbye, until next time.